Hey, thanks for joining me again for another retro review from a zombie apocalypse. This one is a little bittersweet, a little good news, bad news. Jim Carrey himself brought me this, so that's good news that he's alive. The bad news is, well, there's two bad newses. The one bad news is he's going off to fight Bat Squatch, and I don't think he's going to win. So, that sucks. Number two is, when he gave me the beta tape, the cover was My Best Friend's Vampire, which is one of my favorite 80s vampire comedies of all time. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I like how I broke it down like that. That was silly. But inside, it was his 1985 vampire comedy movie, Once Bitten. Oh, Jim. Anyways, Once Bitten is about a vampire woman who is like hundreds of years old or whatever, and she has a few different vampires from throughout the ages, and one vampire who is a gay black, like her butler slash assistant or whatever, and she needs to drink virgin blood before midnight of Halloween, or else something really bad is going to happen. Unfortunately, she's in Hollywood during the 80s, and she can't find any virgins until she finally finds Jim Carrey, whose girlfriend will not sleep with him. And she starts to seduce him. She bites him once. Apparently, she has to bite him 3 times for him to become a vampire, and for like the spell to work, or her not to, whatever. So after that first one, hijinks ensues. It turns out his girlfriend finds out she's a vampire trying to seduce him, and so she tries to make sure like he doesn't fall for it, and she like tries to seduce her back. There's this high school dance scene, Halloween dance, and the vampiress is there. The Countess is what her name is. Oh, and by the way, she's played beautifully by James Woods. I mean, amazing. And honestly, he's really sexy in this movie. Great tits. Anyways, there's this dance, and they have a dance off over seducing Jim Carrey's character, and that's just hilarious. So his character's name is Mark, and his girlfriend's name is Robin. So after all this, the vampire people kidnap Robin. So Jim Carrey and his 2 friends go to save Robin. They trap Jim Carrey and go to do the 3rd bite. The second bite took place in a dressing room at like a clothing store Robin worked at inside the change room. It was pretty funny. Anyways, they fight back. They get away. They start this big chase throughout the whole mansion. It's pretty funny stuff. Robin's like, oh, they only want you because you're a virgin. They jump into his coffin, and they bone real fast. And then the Countess and stuff opens up, and she's like, oh, you couldn't have done it. It was under a minute. And he's like, oh, you did do it, but you didn't enjoy it, which I don't know why that would matter. You're still a virgin, even if you didn't enjoy it. And then, wow, this global warming is killing me. It's hot as fuck in here. So anyways, so then the clock strikes 12 midnight on Halloween, and the only thing happens is she turns really old looking, and not even like super old looking, like 80s old looking. She doesn't look like a 1,000-year-old hag or anything. But for some reason, all her other vampires run away, except for her assistant guy who says he'll take care of her. And then there's probably virgins in like Kansas or Nebraska. And then Robin's like, you know what? We didn't have time to enjoy it. You're right. And then Mark and Robin bone again. And that's the movie. And yeah, I wish it would have been My Best Friend's Vampire. But Jim pulled a fast one on me. Good luck against Bat Squatch, Jim. And for all you out there, and Jim, stay alive. Keep watching.